I'm Kahlana Barfield Brown. This is the 917, AKA Brooklyn. I'm a beauty and fashion expert, and this is the city that made me. So I was born and raised in Seattle, Washington, the 206. And Seattle, growing up in Seattle was incredible. I honestly didn't even know how white Seattle was until I left to go to college, going to a HBCU and coming back. I felt very strongly rooted in a Black community. I went to an elementary school, Martin Luther King Elementary School, so that tells you the community that I lived in, and it was great. So I knew when I graduated from college, if I wanted to work in fashion magazines, I had to move to New York, period. Just to give myself the biggest, the most opportunity. I couldn't really go back to Seattle and try to work in fashion. I couldn't really move down south and try to work in fashion. For me, it was about being somewhere that was gonna give me the most opportunity, and that was New York. One weekend I went to hang out with friends in Brooklyn, and as soon as I got to Brooklyn, I was like, this is me. It was something about the energy. It was something about the sense of style that I saw around me. It was something about the creatives that I saw that I just felt like it was home. The 917 for me is about style. In Brooklyn, it's not about labels. It's not about stepping out and walking in stiletto heels. It's really about just creative. It's about being creative. It's about personal style. It's about letting your spirit shine through your appearance. I also realized that a lot of the creatives that I looked up to, a lot of the fashion editors, a lot of the art directors for different magazines, they all lived in the 917. They all lived in Brooklyn. So I could go out and I would just run into creatives everywhere, and that was inspiring to me. Also, the 917 really has made me tough. Like, I'm tough as nails. I'm not a punk. I say that all the time, but I'm not intimidated by much. I'm fearless. I am not afraid to take risks. I'm not afraid to take a chance on myself. I am not afraid to fail. I'm also not afraid to miss out on an opportunity, because I truly feel like that opportunity isn't for me if I missed out on it. I'm not afraid to put myself out there, and I think that that is something that I've learned and established from living here in New York.